Hello, Forebet users. Welcome to our latest video in the Forebet Explains series. This week marks the second part of the Champions League quarterfinals. In this video, we will analyze the match between Manchester City and Real Madrid. The English team will host Carlo Ancelotti's squad at Etihad Stadium. Both teams met in the reverse fixture last week, ending in a goal-filled spectacle with a 3-3 draw. In the last edition of the tournament, they met in the semi-final stage. The first encounter also ended in a draw, but in the second match, Manchester City demolished Real Madrid 4-0. Can we see a similar scenario this Wednesday? Let's analyze both teams' journey in the Champions League this season. Manchester City finished first in Group G, recording 6 wins from 6 matches. In the round of 16, the English team won both games against Copenhagen with a score of 3-1. Real Madrid, on the other hand, also finished first in their group, winning all their matches. In the round of 16, they faced RB Leipzig. The first game ended 1-0 in favor of Real, followed by a low-scoring 1-1 draw. We should note 2 key trends for the hosts. First, Manchester City is undefeated in 6 of their last 7 encounters with Real Madrid in the Champions League, showing that Real faces serious difficulties in games against City. Second, Manchester City have seen over 2.5 goals in their last 9 games in the Champions League. For Real Madrid, we should also note 2 key trends. The first states that Real Madrid are undefeated in 19 of their last 21 Champions League games. The second is that Real Madrid has scored in all of their last 9 matches in the Champions League. Let's take a look at Forebet's newest section, Overall Stats. Both teams have scored a significant number of goals, but it is important to note the average per game, which are 3 and 2.33 respectively. In every game played in this edition of the tournament, both teams have scored at least once. From these charts, we can see that every game Manchester City participated in was over 2.5 goals. For Real, 6 games had over 2.5 goals scored. We also see that both teams score the majority of their goals after halftime. Let's take a quick look at both teams' disciplinary statistics. Players from City have received only 7 yellow cards, while Madrid's players have received 16. In the previous game between both teams, there were 4 yellow cards, suggesting that there is a good chance for fewer than 4.5 cards in the upcoming encounter. In conclusion, based on recent games, head-to-head records, trends, and overall stats, Forebet predicts that both teams will produce another high-scoring draw, and extra time and/or penalties will be needed for one of the teams to reach the semifinal. Don't forget, Forebet is a free analysis tool that you can use to make your own predictions.